kind of gone from Justin Bieber to Bruce Willis, so
yes.
How much of a change-up has it been?
From the Biebs to the Bruce, it's been fun. I mean, it's a very different movie, very different feel, but at the same time, you know, the magic that happens between an actor and a camera is indescribable. You just try to capture it. So I just feel like when you get amazing talent like Bruce and The Rock, you just try to keep up with them and turn on that camera so the audience can see what you're seeing.
Is it sort of like a similarity between choreographing dance moves, which you did with obviously Step Up, and action, which is, you know?
I think that logistics of having a choreographer, having a lot of things going on with the actor, with trying to tell the story all at the same time, I think that's very similar. I think that the energy is very different though. You know, when Bruce comes into a room and he has the gun by his side, the way he walks tells you so much about his character, more than a paragraph of dialogue could ever tell. Same thing with the Rock, the way he sits down in a chair. So all those things, you know, as a storyteller, we try to capture, and hopefully the camera will complement that, or accent that, or go against that, and that's what we try to find.
How much sort of research did you do into obviously there's a toy line, but Marvel had a comic series as well.
Yeah.
Did you go back and look at a lot of the stuff before?
Yeah, you know, being a fan growing up, I know it inside somewhere, but it was fun to go catch up with it and rewatch the cartoon series and reread some of the comic books and relook at all the different storylines, which are crazy and more crazy actually than I had remembered. So that was fun to sort of relive my childhood by going back and also going through the toys. The toys, I made up so many stories in my head about these toys, so most of it was not real of what happened in the G.I. Joe lore, so that was a fun exploration.
Were you a bit of an action figure kid growing up then with these sort of toys that you had?
Yeah, I was definitely the youngest of 5 kids, and I was the spoiled one. So I had all the toys. I had my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had my Joes, obviously, and we would mix and mingle all the different characters and have a good time with it. Even my WWF characters at the time, I'd intermingle. So the fact that we get someone like The Rock inside this movie is pretty cool.
Did you ever think about doing more cooking with him? Because I think he was a gourmet chef, and obviously The Rock's catchphase is that. So
yes,
is there scope to maybe do more of that? I don't know, Roblox cooking show or something?
I would love to. We actually had a book of Roblox cooking where inside is a gun from in Bruce Willis's house in the movie, but that got cut out of the movie. But no, I would love to. We used to have more cooking references for sure through and a little bit more rapping actually of Roblox through our movie. But hopefully we get the opportunity to explore that even more in the future.
Last question as well. Are you a fan of Dr. Strangelove? Because that whole war room thing kind of reminded me of that. You know, the Stanley Kubrick film with Peter Sellers.
I love Dr. Strangelove, and actually the whole tone of the movie has a sort of Dr. Strangelove feel to it. You know, Joe was always playing with current events and going over the top with it and satirizing all that stuff. So it was definitely in our minds, and obviously the round table is an homage to that sort of to that kind of scene. We just try to push it even more with Jonathan Pryce and have him just have fun with it. So.